What's up, guys? It's your girl Rain. This is my first time doing a full face makeup tutorial. My model is my niece. I did her eyebrows off camera and one eye so that I could cut the time. I hope you enjoy. If you like it, hit the like button and subscribe. I am applying Matte's Primer made by MAC, and it is very good for oily skin. Next, I will be applying Prolong Concealer in the color NW40 and NW50. The reason why I have NW40, basically it was a mistake. But the mistake worked out good. That wasn't really her color, but I'm able to blend in colors. I blended it in with the NW50 Prolong Concealer. And the brush that I'm using is made by Sam and Nick. You can purchase this from Walmart. And it's the buffing brush, which is one of my favorites. It blends in very well. After I apply the concealer, next I will be using Studio Fix Pressed Powder in the color NW50. Now I'm applying the MAC Prolong Concealer in NW40. Well, I actually need it this time. You have to use concealer that's lighter than your skin. I'm highlighting under her eyes and her forehead and her chin. I'm also blending it in with another brush by Sam and Nick, which is the contouring brush, which I love. I love all of their brushes. I know you're probably wondering why we're doing all of this talking, but I was very busy earlier that day and we were recording this. It was like maybe between 3 and 5 a.m. So we had to keep talking so that we could stay up. I am now applying AJ Crimson, which is a cream foundation, and it's the color 8, which is very dark. It's very good for contouring. I forgot to mention the step that I did before I started contouring was highlighting. That's why I used the NW40 so that I could highlight her face before I contoured it with this cream foundation in number 8. Make sure you blend in your darker color with your highlights very good. And another step that you shouldn't forget is to take the darker color and outline your cheeks. You don't want your foundation to be darker than your neck. Not darker, I meant you don't want your foundation to be lighter than your neck. I'm sorry. After I blended in my highlights with my darker color, I am now applying setting powder, which is also known as banana powder, made by Kiss in the color RRSP03, which is a banana powder. They have shades to it. I have the number 3, which is kind of dark for darker skin, but it works very well. I was applying the banana powder on with a wedge applicator sponge, which you can purchase from any store, but I got these from Walmart. It's time to do my eyeshadow now. Notice the eye that I did not do the eyeshadow on. I left the banana powder under there. I did not blend it in because when I get the fallout from the eyeshadow, I could just easily take my foundation brush and just wipe it off without the color being on her skin. So that is very important. If you don't want to do the eyeshadow before you apply the foundation, you can keep the banana powder up under the eye. I am using the eyeshadow palette by ColourPop. Now it's time to apply the eyeshadow from the Huda Beauty collection, which is Electric Obsessions. I'm starting with the lightest pink on the first row that's in the upper left-hand corner. Before I finish her eyeshadow, I'm going to apply just a little bit of tape, this regular Scotch tape, on the side of her eye so that I can get that straight, perfect, sharp line. I am applying the lightest purple shade in the middle on the first row, using my angle brush, which is made by Royal Andelan Nickel. I am applying the first color on the second row, which is a dark purplish, bluish looking color, with my blending eyeshadow brush made by e.l.f. I'm using my light pink eyeshadow to blend the purple in more. Now I am applying the darker pink that's on the second row to make the purple pop even more. Now I'm back to my ColourPop eyeshadow palette, which is called I Think I Love You. And I'm using the color Bel Air, which is the first color that I used when I first started her eyeshadow. You have to build the eyeshadow starting with a lighter color and building it to the darkest. I am now using Smoked Out eyeshadow palette made by Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, and I'm using the color Goals, which is a dark blue. I'm using Lancome concealer in the color 250 Bisque to do her cut crease. I'm back to my ColourPop I Think I Love You eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the color Let's Do It, which is a black color. I like to add black into my color to make the color darker. And then after I use the black, I'm going to apply the darkest purple onto it so that I can still have that purple shade. I'm using my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the color Chromatic, which is a very silver pigmented color. I wanted my silver to pop. Now it's time for me to apply my glitter to the eyeshadow. I am using glitter glue made by Too Faced and a silver glitter. First you dab the glitter glue onto the eyeshadow, and then you put your brush into the glitter and dab it slowly onto the eyeshadow so that you won't have glitter all over the face. I'm using my eyeshadow palette, Fake It Up. I really don't need this, but I just wanted to see how my silver glitter eyeshadow would look on the face, which it looked very good. I didn't really need it, but I just wanted to try it. I am applying my eyeliner gel that's made by Inglot. This is the best eyeliner gel that I've ever used. You don't have to put layers of the black on in order for the black to show. So I recommend everyone to get the eyeliner gel made by Inglot. I am applying blush that's made by MAC. I don't know the color because the back label is faded off, but I'm guessing it's a berry color. Making sure her lips are free of any type of makeup so that I can apply the matte lip gloss made by Kate Dundee in the color Miss Argentina. I'm using a loose powder highlighter in the color Bronzified made by Makeup Addiction. I'm applying it with a fan brush made by Morphe. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.